Alright, I have deposited the ink ribbons. I have decided to take the gem with me, alongside the grenade launcher, the handgun with some handgun ammo. Let's place the unicorn medallion where it belongs, see what happens. What? It doesn't open up? You just get a key? Will you take the precinct key? Yes? You've taken the precinct key. I know! It's in the shape of a spade. Okay. Which one of these was the spade one? There are 4 suits in most card games. Hearts, diamonds, spades, and clubs. This is the spade key. Now, I do seem to recall that the heart doors were marked in red. So far, so good. Okay. Well, I have guessed correctly, I think, that the magenta ones were diamonds. I think the spade key was the one I needed on the 2nd floor. Yes, and I have correctly guessed that that's the cyan one, which means that I'll be able to access 2 different things. First of all, the cyan door over here in the liquor hallway. And second of all, I'll be able to access, well, everything else on the 2nd floor. Would you look at that? Now that is rather fascinating and rather bizarre at the same time. As far as I can tell, at the very least at this point, of all the doors, there's just a single one you need the hard key for, and you'll get the hard key to use. Presumably the hard key is the last one we get. It's the one we get so we can leave via the basement, the underground facility, or whatever. Over there, as you can see, the one marked in red. The diamond key, I would presume, therefore, is the one we get second to last. We will be able to retrieve the jewelry box, and we'll be able to get to Marvin. Second to last or third to last, because there's also the green thing. Yes, but the interesting part is that there's nothing on the 3rd floor that requires any advanced keys. On this floor, the 2nd floor, you just need the spade key that I've just acquired. And over here, well, the spade key unlocks 1 door. There are 2 things that require the club key, 2 things that require the diamond key, 1 thing that requires the hard key. Absolutely bizarre. Disproportional, unbalanced. But then again, you don't actually seek out the 3 medallions, so there's that. That's understandable. Well, now that we have the key, I might as well keep the virgin heart on me. I'd hazard a bet that we're gonna... Well, will we need it? If my guess is correct, that we will need to use it on the jewelry box, then we will only use it once we acquire the diamond key, which means it's useless for us now and will just hold us back. Let's instead go ahead, use the spade key, see what happens. The liquor is hard of hearing, so to speak, but if you walk directly underneath it, or if you appear in its vicinity, it will drop down and will start to chase you. So there's that. However, you can walk around, well, you can stray a fur distance away from the door. As long as you're not directly underneath the liquor, you'll be fine. Alright. We are darting to the side. Gotta remember, this is one more of those precious locks, as I like to call it. So we will need to fix this. Also, look at this hallway. Look at the broken windows. Nothing has happened here so far, that's true. But at the same time, you know where this is going, right? I am making a prediction over here, but I think it's a very sensible one. Just as the other hallway got the windows barricaded. It kind of planks over them. And so on. And still the zombies reach out through them. Presumably over here with the windows broken, we are going to have quite a few visitors sometime soon. So we need to be prepared for that. Quite possibly this is gonna happen when I'm back from my trip upstairs. We shall see. This will become a death trap soon enough. Not just because of the liquor. You've used the spade key. And in we go, having not alerted the liquor. Would you look at that? Any zombies nearby? Nope. Not that I can see. Oh, a copy machine, a fax machine. Will we get a... I said a copy machine automatically, but yes, she calls it that. Will we get an ink ribbon? Patrol report. I did not expect to have anything clickable here. September 20th, 9:30 p.m. Reporters, Sergeant Neil Carlson. We received a report of a suspicious individual skulking around the sewers in the outskirts. Am I wrong on this? I think you say on the outskirts. On the outskirts of the city, not in the outskirts. Outskirts are not something you can be in, right? You don't go into the out. Whatever. Prepositions. In the outskirts of Raccoon City. I searched the area and located the individual, but he ran away before I was able to question him. I recovered the following items: a small amount of C4 plastic explosive, an electronic detonator, 9x19 parabellum rounds, infrared scope broken, and the report. Okay, well, we want those. Fast virus cases does not appear to be useful. Anything over here? Broken upgrade, bullets. Come on, I've just read this. I don't have dementia. So yes, bullets. A broken upgrade, a scope sight, I believe. Plastic explosives and a detonator. Of course there are ink ribbons over here. Of course there are. Raccoon City data files. Most on Umbrella Incorporated. You just gotta keep clicking on things randomly, even though it doesn't seem like you're gonna do much good. You're gonna find anything, etc. Visual materials, yes, I see. You just gotta keep on clicking, and sometimes you'll get a reward. Oh, I see. We're going to have to push this to get to something we want. Is that the box up there? I would presume so. Ah, there we go. I think... we use that in the library. We move the bookcases and so on. Interesting. I'm incredibly glad we got here first then. Will you take the crank? Yes, I'm taking the crank. No, we don't... actually we used the jack in the library, right? So where did we use the crank? I think we'll use the crank. Okay, it's the squirrel crank. I think we'll use the squirrel crank in the library this time. Yeah, in the remake we use the jack, whatever. It's the same principle. Now, if I were to hazard a guess, I would say there's probably something else we can pick up if we're diligent enough. And keep pushing this damn thing around. Do I want to do that? Hold on. Let me walk out and back in again. Of course it's gonna drop on down. Actually, you can't push it against that thing, because this is Sokoban. You can only push, you can't pull. So if it's up against this wall, it'll not be up against any other wall. Yeah, so never mind. Alright, now that we have recovered this, plus 2 ink ribbons, I could save so many more times. So many more times if I were sufficiently, you know, horrified at the possibility of a sudden Inexplicable death. Okay, we're going through the upstairs and we're investigating further. Run away from the liquor. Yeah, now they will. I could save. I could hypothetically save in the dark room if I really want to. Be careful, Claire. This place is not perfectly safe yet. Well, it never will be, really. They could break through the barricade, you know. So things could get even worse than they already are. Those grates, I'm confident zombie dogs will burst through those. Or maybe hunters, something is going to. Things would be too good to be true otherwise. What have I done? Basically nothing. I got a key and I retrieved a crank. That's about it, right? Yeah, and some ink ribbons. Big whoop. I'm just going to use the safe room in order to ditch the ink ribbons. I'm not gonna save. If I have to redo the entire section, gee willikers, I absolutely will do that. I am not going to save though. I'm not gonna save less than 15 minutes in. I have the tiniest degree of self-respect. If I get injured, I can heal. Whatever happens, happens. Let's raise the stakes. Willingly. It's a tiny amount of badassery. We can't get through here. Oh dear, I wonder what's on the other side. That's not the button. Wonder what's on the other side of that door. Hold on, we will find out what is on the other side of that door, right? Because we'll go through the other door into that exact corridor, and then we'll be able to open this from the other side. Presumably, something horrible happened here. Presumably, it was due to a liquor. I need to stay on my toes. Toes, that is. For all we...
Help me!
Sherry? Damn it! Sherry, god damn it. Use the spade key. Well, how did she get there then? Does she have the spade key? Sherry!
Leon!
Claire, you made it.
Yeah.
What's Sherry?
Have you seen a little girl around here?
Yeah, you just missed her. Who is she?
You just let her go?
But it's too dangerous for her to stay here alone. Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
Of course. But before I forget, here's a radio.
Good idea. Of course.
That way we can keep in touch if something comes up.
Yes! My goodness, people, that's brilliant, yes! Well, the only nonsensical thing about this is why Leon would not, you know, stop and help a survivor in a zombie apocalypse.
I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here. I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way out of here.
None of this information looks useful. I'm glad you can tell at a glance. Anything here? Anything from the vending machine? I thought this was gonna be a terrifying place, a scary place. This is a good place. We find Leon here. Okay, obviously Sherry's gonna be to the right, because that's the way forward. The way through here, that just unlocks a path for us. Oh wait, what is this? Hello, what have we here? You take ammo. You bet. I love ammo. The door is nailed shut. It doesn't look like I can pass through here. If you had a crowbar, I could hypothetically pry that open, but... whatever. We'll manage, we'll manage. I keep pressing this. This is the map key. Okay, recover the ammo. Desk is locked. Use the lockpick, please, and get some ammo. Some flame rounds for the grenade launcher. Anything on this board that looks interesting? Nothing? Okay. Through the door you go. Shouldn't we stick together? No, fine, let's... It's not that dumb. Okay, okay, you know the drill. We are... Well, we can't push them together. We can't walk over them. Okay, fine, we'll have to reposition them for some other reason then. The library was a terribly... lively place, so to speak. Well, maybe not lively in the classical sense anyway, but it was rather vibrant. It was brimming with motion. Show me the map. Here we are in the library, indubitably. We can go outside. Yes, and that'll lead us to the balcony on the second floor, whatever you want to call that. I'm not sure how safe of a location that's gonna end up being. Company data files primarily on Umbrella. Interesting. A lot of info on Umbrella over here. None of these books appear to be useful. Many of the books are on profiling investigation. Yes. None of these books appear to be useful. The only use these people make of books most of the time is when they extract amulets from them or something along those lines. Is that a camera? Okay, what is it with these bookcases then? What's the big deal? Can't push them, huh? You don't use a crank on them? What do? A switch to slide the shelf left and right. Will you push it? No. Okay, fine. Let's line them up, see what happens. Right. Left. Nothing has happened as far as I can tell. Curious. Do you need to restore power? There is, of course, another possibility entirely. It's possible that you are instead supposed to input a sequence that doesn't move them, but that means something. There are two options, left or right, and you have 3 bookshelves. So that's 8 possible ways you can configure these. There's also blue and yellow behind them, although it's not perfectly aligned, so I'm not sure how meaningful that is. I'll figure this out momentarily. What is this black thing down here? Is this something we can interact with? No. Curious. Mysterious. Fine, let's go upstairs. Will we fall down? We're about to find out. Many books on this shelf are about chemistry. Oh boy, that would excite Rebecca. Well, interest her at the very least. We are over here on the 3rd floor. Glorious. There's one door and one door only over here. But we can also go further here. Will you fall down? Brace yourselves. I fully expected to fall down at some point. None of these books appear to be... Wow, okay, hold on. I have a bad feeling about this. She can hop on down over there. Yeah, and then she might just become trapped. Look, I could go out. I could visit the 3rd floor. I could visit the 2nd one. Told you. Where am I? In the library. Duh. A bronze plate with a picture on it. Can I memorize this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Abstracting things really helps. Otherwise, memorizing this visually is going to be rough. So the first one is between 1 and 2. So let's count the left one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 6. 1, 4, 6, 9. Power switch, we push it, yeah. One. Fall. 1. Hold on, no. So this needs to go right. 1. Right, I was already positioned at 6, fair enough. We get the Serpent Stone. That seems Mesoamerican. A 6-inch stone with a snake etched on the side. Okay. I've got a mysterious key, as I like to refer to it. I have no idea what the lock is, but presumably we'll find it soon enough. Yeah, this place is pretty much inevitably completely useless, so let's not go over there, let's not jump down. Let's visit the 3rd floor. I presume we'll need the explosives over here. No idea where we will find them. I still need to be careful because presumably there are liquors about and so on. Yeah, you can hear the liquor. Oh goodness, this is bad because I can hear it, but I can't see it. I mean, I can try to gun that down with any of the things at my disposal. Yeah, who's stopping me? If I'm so scared, I can try the grenade launcher. I don't have any healing on me, but I could take a stab at it. I can't literally take a stab because I don't quite have the knife, but I don't regret the decision for a moment. If I shoot, I'm gonna miss. Can I actually hit it with this? Not only can I hit it, I can dispatch it in a single shot. What a pathetic beast. Down it goes. As if it never existed to begin with. Okay, and where does this door lead? We are switching back to the main gun. Where will you take me, doll? To the clock tower machine room, or whatever you want to call it. Seems broken. It won't work. Give me a gear. I need to find a gear. Proper gear is needed here. It's a squirrel hole. I know what to do with a squirrel hole. Rusted gear. Nothing peculiar. Okay. Well then. We use the crank. And that's it. Away goes the crank. We've used it. We have deployed the stairs. Will the puzzle be simpler than in the remake? Because in the original we had to swap gears around. The tiniest of bits. We should get another key for this. Originally we got power panel parts. Looks like a switch. Will push it? Sure. I think we need a gear. The iron plate seems to have been recently moved. What? What iron plate? Just checking. The iron plate? What plate? Alright. Well, this clearly needs a gear. Right? There's one gear here, another gear there, and there's a spot in the middle. I believe this is called a gear train. We need to find the missing gear. Gears, cogs, and sprockets. What were the differences? I believe one of them was used in a chain, another one was not. I'm not that kind of engineer, I'm sorry. Where can we find the missing gear? Seems broken, it won't work. But can you find a gear over here that you can put up there? Or is this entire system connected? Presumably it is. Okay, I think I'm wasting my time here. I think I need to find the gear elsewhere and then come back here, fix the entire mechanism. So that's another puzzle, another lock, if you will. There are no monsters here, no real ones. Because I've killed the only one that was here. Wasn't that big of a deal. I don't think there was anything at the tail end of this corridor, although since I'm already here, it really won't hurt to check. Let's just go to the tail end and see if I've missed anything in all the excitement. Can you see any ammo here? I can't see anything, but that doesn't mean it's not there. It can be neatly hidden, away from prying eyes, but still accessible to Claire, who sees all. And, well, doesn't necessarily know all, but knows enough. Okay. Solve this, got another key, so to speak, you know, in the Serpent Stone. We need a gear over there. Let's try to find Sherry, that's another mystery that we will solve. Don't try into more zombies, Sherry. Well, I have no idea why I was not prepared for this. An emergency ladder will be put. Yes! We gain access to the main hall? Glory, hallelujah! No, 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 no! Will you go down the ladder? You betcha. Well, we've connected these areas, and now, as you can see, there are no zombies up there. Presumably they'll appear the moment we appear up there. Alright, alright. Quite a few mysteries have been solved. We don't have to go through this stupid liquor hallway again. We can just access everything through here, since that path has been unlocked. I have discarded the key, haven't I? Yes, it became useless and thus it is gone. Presumably some of the doors over here, even though they're marked in yellow, are going to be locked from the other side and so on, but we don't need any special key to unlock them, at least as far as I can tell. Well, a lot of this has already been explored. Yeah, everything on the third floor, for instance, even though I will revisit this place once I finally find the gear to place over there. Okay, this doesn't look too bad, not too shabby. My ammo situation is also absolutely brilliant. I think I'll hold on to the stone for a while longer. This is locked from the inside and presumably will stay that way until I unlock it after finding the appropriate key. I don't believe I need healing, so let's just deposit this herb. And yeah, that's largely going to be it. I may as well indulge the tiniest of bits. I haven't done that much, and I could go without saving for a while longer, but might as well. Since I'm already here, things are going rather smoothly, I am going to save, and then I'm going to go upstairs and continue exploring. What else am I supposed to do? This is the only thing I ultimately can do at this point. I was about to ask, well, what about the eastern part? What about that bit? Roughly in the middle. Yeah, I know where that leads. That leads to a corridor, then leads to that room I've retrieved an ink ribbon and something else of pretty much no consequence from. So no, nothing useful there, not quite. The only useful thing will be accessible only once I find the diamond key. Up here, I've gone through every single thing I've marked in blue as far as I can tell, yes. Except, of course, for the balcony, the central balcony up there. Have I cleared out everything in the library? Yes, as far as I can tell. So the only places that have remaining locks, as I like to put it, are the clock tower, for which I need the gear, the bit to the northwest, where I need to connect the cables to power, at the very least, the lights in the basement, so I can retrieve advanced weaponry and such. There are, of course, doors locked with various keys I'll retrieve further down the line. And I need to find Sherry. I think I'm going to make the effort to clear out the zombies over on the balcony. I know it's annoying, I know there's a lot of them, but at the same time, I'll presumably traverse that a couple more times. It's not necessarily the sort of place I'll be going through that many times, but then again, there are a few places in the game you will, I think. Most of the time, you just go to a given place, I don't know, one time, maybe 2 or 3, and that's about it. If you're going to expend ammo on anything, I think this would be the sort of thing. I also don't regret for the briefest of moments that I've just wasted that monster on the way to the clock tower. It was a brilliant investment. Trying to run past that thing would be a fool's errand. And is that a high traffic thing? No, you go there twice at most. You could hypothetically go there once if you know that already that you need to find a gear elsewhere. So you go there and back. But otherwise, you go there, you find out, you go back, you bring the gear, you go there, you go back. So that's 4 times hypothetically, I guess, 2 round trips. Whatever. Things are going rather smoothly. I have plenty of resources. It's all absolutely fine. Dealing with zombies upstairs is going to be absolutely trivial. As soon as I deposit the ribbon, heading up there, facing my destiny. Whatever. It would be nice to have yet another item box, and presumably I'll find one someplace, will I? Do I even need one? Yes, I'll presumably also find some use for the darkroom. Presumably I'll find some photo to develop, otherwise what's the point in having a darkroom done? We are depositing the increments, we are not depositing anything else. I know 3 inventory slots isn't that many to have free, but at the same time I do enjoy being well prepared to face any foes I might come across. Last thing I need is, I don't know, an encounter with a liquor that I can't easily dispatch. Even though I've decided to leave the one I found alone. Alright. Pool of blood? Yes, pool of blood. Alright, we're doing rather well. Reloading. How well can you aim, Claire? Can you nail that guy? Three. Damn it! Well, that's annoying. I didn't expect a zombie to lunge like that. I figured if you keep the barest minimum of distance, you're fine. But apparently not. She's still fine, by the way. Yep, that's a pool of blood, alright. What am I doing? Come on. I'm panicking. Shouldn't be. We can see the downstairs area from here. Anything of note over here? There should be something. Come on, it's because I don't know, a place for the bloodstone down here, down the corridor. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Really. Not even a tiniest smidgen of ammo. 3, 4. Come on, Weston. Alright. Zombies dealt with. They're such a minuscule threat. Nothing? No ammo? Nothing? I could hypothetically just run past them, but it's not worth it. Okay, what's on the other side then? Sounds like a safe room. A magazine rack. None of these books look useful. What is this? A lighter. I know exactly what to use that, right? I've forgotten about that. We'll go there soon enough. Chief Secretary's Diary A. Oh boy. April 6. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearly bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open like that. Accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the second floor. I've already solved that puzzle. April 7th, I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery. Well, he finds those tacky things, or well, he's getting the money to pay for them. May the 10th, I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hands. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at that painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. Well, obviously not gonna save, considering the fact that I just did. And besides, as you can clearly see, I have just found another key, so to speak, the lighter. I know exactly where to use this. I'm not depositing anything. We're getting out of here. I'm so eager to find what there will be to find. Hold on, is there any point in trying to get to that place, wrong screen, by going through here rather than the other way around? Well, let's see, down there. This could actually be safer, yes. Sure. Right, we can also talk to Leon. Take the opportunity. I mean, possibly. I don't know. For all I know, we will not encounter Leon. We've already taken... Yeah, there's nothing more. We've already taken what was there to take. Hold on, is that a brochure we can actually interact with? No, no, it's just vividly colored. Leon's gone, fair enough. I don't know if I'm saving any time by going this way rather than the other way around. For all I know, the areas may have been repopulated by zombies. At the very least, the downside is that I would have to go through the liquor hallway and possibly face the liquor by going through the... So that's one downside. Another downside is that I think things will start deteriorating, shall we say, very soon. Any single window that's not boarded up is to actually see anything outside. Well, this is another window that has not been boarded up. Yeah, that's the term I was looking for. Not necessarily barricaded, boarded up. Any single window that is not boarded up is presumably going to be a point of ingression for the zombies. If I want the map, I have to push the right button. So going through here, for now, is going to be the safer route. To some extent, anyway. Oh boy, yeah, and the zombie dogs will right through here. Let's go over here. And the only useful thing I have spotted in my time here was this little fireplace. This is the exact painting that was mentioned in the diary. We light the fireplace and... How does that happen? Will you take the virgin heart? How many hearts does a virgin have? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Another heart. Another virgin, another heart. We are not going through the liquor hallway. There's no use. No point in doing that. So let's not do it unnecessarily. Since we are already here, we can't access this yet. Not quite yet. Since we are already here, might as well deposit the virgin heart in the item box of the darkroom. You can't stack them. I will dispose of the lighter. I'm not sure that's the best of ideas, because for all I know, we may find another thing we can use the lighter on, but for now, I'm just gonna ditch it. If we need it, there are plenty of safe rooms around. Safe rooms, whatever you want to call them. But yes, indeed. The things Irons finds precious are the sorts of things that have inexplicably embedded within them enormous red jewels that presumably are used in order to unlock the jewelry box that contains something. Like the heart key that allows us to leave. Has this been touched to any extent? No, it's still nailed shut. We go over here and we arrive at the library. Right, not this way, but through here and out. I'm glad I've cleared this out. It wouldn't have been that difficult to navigate this place, I guess, but I mean, it would have been kinda difficult. You do have enough wiggle room, you can go around the zombies, but it would be annoying to dodge them every single time, so let's not. Okay, there's a safe room on the other side of this. Yes, and by every stretch of the imagination, we presumably ought to save right now. Not necessarily because I've accomplished that much, but why? Not much time has passed. No, I've saved a moment ago. Doesn't matter. My inventory doesn't contain that much. If I need to retrieve the lighter again, I will go back here and take it. Is that another set of ink ribbons? Yes, 2 more ink ribbons. Really? You know, it's... I have 5! You know what? Fine. Fine. It will be perfectly fine for me not to save. I don't need to save, but I'm going to save. Might as well save. They're throwing so many ink ribbons at me. So many of them. What am I supposed to do? Just look at them, figure out that there's 5 of them and refuse to use them on general principle? I could, but I'm not about to. Yeah. I'm very inconsistent as far as that's concerned, but whatever. Whoa! Is there a problem, officer? Move. Pool of blood, just the way I'll like him. Alright, what do we have here? 3 doors, 3 doors, 3 doors. One of them leads over here, and presumably onto the damn roof. Bad side. Terrible side. Presumably, once we go there, we may very well get a cutscene with the helicopter. Last thing we need is that. Maybe we encounter the tyrant. So we should... Once again, I'm desperately trying to anticipate what's happened. 3 doors. Yeah, one of them leads back to where we came from. The other one leads to the roof, and there's one that leads to a dead end. So obviously, based on everything I've done so far, we go to the dead end door first. Why? Why, Claire? Why are you looking down at the zombie? Oh, a zombie on fire. Well... Resilient bastard! We need to be prepared to switch weapons. Yeah, like the old adage about setting zombies on fire. Okay, you set a zombie on fire. What do you get? A zombie on fire. Still coming at you because they don't feel pain. And they absolutely will not stay. Okay! Another lock. We need to find a fire extinguisher. In order to be able to reach that spot. I would presume that's the art room, because the art room follows the waiting room. Follows. Whatever. Comes after would make perfect sense, but no. It's not that unidiomatic. My mind may have been broken by the Resident Evil ways of phrasing things. Whoa, I don't like crows. Okay, let's unlock this. Excellent! And now, we can head out whenever we want to. Do I don't actually have a radio of my own, do I? I've collected every single document I could have. There's still a lot more to come. Okay, no point in going down there, but I'm glad I've unlocked the path. So the only way forward is onto the roof. And then downstairs? Well, going downstairs is a bit of a dead end, don't you think? I might be able to find something there, but other than that, I require the club key and the hard key. Alright. We're going through here. I have a rough idea of all the things I need for all the problems I have to solve. He's been pecked to death. Yes, obviously. Murder has occurred. Okay, I presume I'm... Whoa! No! Leave the poor girl alone! No, death by... Okay, she killed the krill. Oh, no way in hell am I should have gone for the closer door! Unbelievable! The closest I came to a horrifying, gruesome death. Yeah, she's in red. The closest I came to a horrifying, gruesome death was at the hands of these crows. Or rather at the beaks. Yeesh! I could have started blasting, and my goodness, perhaps I should have, but... That's... so unnatural. Alright, we have some healing. I didn't know how I should blast the crows down with a gun. Guess that could be done, but it's going to be slow and clunky. Ugh. Fine, I'm not saving. I've saved a while back, a moment ago. Can't go through there's a raging inferno in my way. Is this place safe? I hate you. Oh yeah, you're not quite dead, huh? I'm not gonna put you out of your misery. Sheesh. Now that was nasty. Alright, what does the map tell me? I'm here, on my way to the roof. Damn crows. Hey, let's not beat a dead horse or a dead crow. Onto the roof we go. Okay, there's a side path over here in a way. A water pressure valve, it reads, excessive pressure may rupture the water tank. I think we might want that excess pressure. Am I supposed to shoot it? It's one way of solving problems, but most of the time that's not the way I have been solving problems. There's a way down, but as I've mentioned, the helicopter is a complete wreck. Yeah, I know. I don't think I should shoot it, that's rather silly. Though it may be the solution. Should presumably extinguish this. If I were to hazard a guess, it's going to... the problem will solve itself, but all the same it will cause additional problems. You know, tyrant and all that. Just a wild guess. Alright, let's head on down. Whoa! How's the ammo situation? Okay. We'll do fine for a while. A brief while. Not too long. I'll have to switch to something more heavy duty soon. Three shots! Why are you looking at them? They're down and out. Okay. We're switching to the grenade launcher. No more messing around. Gotta do it. Hello. Damn it! You gotta aim properly with these things, otherwise you're in a world of hurt. Oh no, oh not like this. Oh, this is going to be so annoying to deal with every single step of the way. Unless I finish this guy off with another grenade round, then I'll be done. He's just desperately crawling. He's trivial to evade. If I had my knife, I would finish him off, but... Once again, it's just going to be a nuisance. Not a problem, but a nuisance. It's like we're out on the damn street. Yes, it's a city area. It didn't lead me where I expected it to lead me. Okay, fair enough. Well, maybe I shouldn't have insisted on gunning everyone down out here on the streets. What is this? Where am I? Doesn't appear to have been used much. What doesn't? What is this? Nothing special. Thanks! That explains everything. It probably hasn't been working for some time. Understandable, it's the zombie apocalypse. Things break down all the time. And there's no one around to repair them. Oh, look! A valve handle! I know where to use that. We will increase the pressure, rupture the tank, and extinguish the helicopter in the room. Will you take more ink ribbons, really? Will you take the bow gun? Can those bow gun? Okay, I have been told I will eventually find this. And so I did. A powerful bow gun primarily used to hunt large game. And where does this door lead? I know I should presumably go back and solve the problems I can... I regret everything! That was a nice sequence. I'm not gonna hang around and, you know, unleash more zombies upon the city. Completely pointless. I'll presumably not be revisiting that area, although what do I know? I think that doll just unleashes more zombies upon me. I think that's what happens. You go over that's the way out into the city that's just infested by zombies. Don't go there if you can avoid it. It's just a death sentence. Over here, we use the valve handle, increase the pressure, rupture the water tank, extinguish the helicopter, and the raging fire below. I think. Please tell me we don't get the tyrant. What? Wanna use it again? You don't need to use it right now. Okay, well. The valve is wide open. I guess I might need to use it again. I don't think we can... Can we do anything useful here? I presume it's just the raging inferno down below that we can make... Oh no. Oh hell no. I've picked up too many items. The helicopter is a complete wreck. Yes, and somehow the ammo has not exploded. I'll be back. I will be back. It's a damn shame I can't just reload. We go down Murder Hallway. Look at her go with the grenade launcher. Okay, we're back here. I have no idea when I will need the valve handle next. I shouldn't have taken healing with me, I guess. Do I want to lug around the bow? Do I want to lug around the pistol? Well, yeah, I'm about to pick up some ammo for it, so yes. The Serpent Stone, I don't know. Virgin Heart, eesh. First things first. We need to pick up the ammo. I'm not leaving that behind. I know this is where we need to go next, but not yet. Murder hallway. As far as I can tell, we will never revisit the helicopter area again. There's no point. The only thing we needed was presumably the valve handle that we used here to extinguish the helicopter. And we needed that from the city. Right, that's a couple of bullets. I'll free up a slot soon enough. If the door to which we've just gained access leads to the alt room, then presumably that needs the Virgin Heart. Well, 2 hearts, as the case may be. And if that is the case, then for all I know, there may be a liquor that the door is broken. I can't go any further. There's no choice but to take out the wall. What? What? Explosives. Okay, fair enough. There's no choice but to the only way we can gain access to anything further is by using explosives. Yes, there's a corridor over there leading to a room, leading to a corridor, leading to another room. And we can't access any of this without... What? Where? How? That didn't sound like Sherry. So who was it? And what was that? Hold on. I hope I won't just let someone die because of my intent. Through here? Another hallway? I don't know. If you need to go to the right room and going through doors is what progresses in time, then I have messed up severely. Come on. Over here? Don't tell me you are supposed to guess immediately. If I were to hazard, I guess I would say roof. This is so stupid. Yeah, I know. Going over there where all the zombies are isn't particularly bright, but it should help people. No, the other side. Okay, well... It's still just conjecture on my part, but I think... Since I've heard it so clearly through the... Whoever is trapped though is trapped on... The secretary, if I had to head... Okay, if I had to guess, I would say it's Irons' secretary, and she's trapped on the other side of this door. And the only way I'm going to break in is via the explosives. So at the very least, I hope Claire warns her before blowing all of this up. Imagine surviving the zombie apocalypse only to die to someone setting off explosives next to you. It's been neglected and covered with dust. Okay, fair enough. Nothing but an old painting wrapped in cloth. Yeah, I don't know. There might be a zombie wrapped in cloth over here just waiting to spring out on me. Nothing else on the shelf. Will we find a crowbar? Will we? Something glitters, it ain't gold. Oh look, a virgin. A woman relief. There's a hole about the size of a fist. I see. I see how it is. A woman relief is a hole about the size of a fist, yes. Will you take the precinct key? I have taken the precinct key. Excellent. Well then. I should be more deliberate with my clicks. Seriously, what am I doing? Let's also investigate the thing in the middle. What will it give me? An armored stone statue. The stand reads, Tyrannos the Brave revives with 2 lights. Ah yes, of course, it's Darth Tyrannus. I don't know what that'll give me. But I do know this. We can progress much further now. We've just retrieved yet another precious key. And we know exactly where to use our precious hearts. Two virgin hearts coming right up. Alright. Well, exactly did we need the diamond key? Okay, well, first of all, in the room with the jewelry box that I assumed was the thing that required the jewels to begin with, but apparently not. And there's also that place that is down the same hallway that leads to the dark room, but leads to a room that leads to the room with Marvin. So we'll investigate that shortly. However, for now, we'll go through here. I was supposed to save whoever I could save. Marvin asked me to, and then again, I presumably would do that of my own accord, even unprompted. For now, let's, without saving, mind you, without saving, I could have saved, I did not. Let's solve this puzzle. Presumably there'll be nothing more here to do in the art room. What is that? Will you take the blue stone? You've taken the blue stone. I sure did. Anything else? Nothing inside. What? Half of an animal is etched on the stone fragment. If I had to guess, I would say Irons's room, presumably, requires 2 of these, maybe? What could that even be? Well, let's not even bother trying to guess. Can I put this inside the guy to retrieve something else? No. Okay, so I have a stone and a half, so to speak. Yeah, I know there's a lady on the other side, but in order to be able to get to her, I need the explosives, and that's not gonna happen anytime soon. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not lugging around that stupid stone anymore. It's a solution to a puzzle that I will encounter sometime in the future. The key I am keeping with me. I'm ditching the stone and a half. Presumably I'll use up the ammo soon enough. I shouldn't have to worry about that. I could take the crossbow with me to deal with any mighty foes in my way. I could also take some healing, but I think we're doing just fine. At least for now. Oh, I don't know. I'm tempted to just go and check these 2 places out. Use the diamond key. That's my next order of business. That's clearly and evidently my next order of business. Just go right there, see what you can find. And let's be realistic about this. Presumably, I'll have to find a solution to one of my problems currently. There's just too many things that I need solutions for. Let's enumerate them at the very least. What sort of locks am I facing? I need to find a gear to fix the clock in the clock tower. I need to find something to connect the 2 cables to restore power in the basement. I need to find explosives in order to blow up access to the corridor on the 2nd floor. Possibly a crowbar in order to be able to have... No, this is marked right now. The door is nailed shut. There's no entry over there, so never mind the western part. No lock to speak of. Yes, well, beyond that, I'm going to need the hard key to gain access over there. And presumably, I'm going to find that hard key after I find the, I believe, club key that will allow me access to 2 places. But my course of action is clear. I know exactly what I'll do next. Exactly what I've just told you. I am going to visit the 2 places that require the diamond key. And I will discover, presumably, not a particularly wonderful, but nonetheless, the actual fate of Marvin Branner in the original. Presumably, he has long since turned into a zombie, but there's not much I can do about that. For now, thank you all oh so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.